Hi Frank and Sue. This may be one of the final videos that I'm going to make for you, and it concerns the final weigh-off of Sue's action. You recall, of course, that I pulled a whole bunch of lead out of the keys, 2 large plugs out of every single key pretty much. On the sharps we've got even 3 that have been pulled out, and you can see, of course, the wooden plugs down there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm weighing off the action in a far more refined manner and being extremely critical about evenness of weight. And right here you can see the section of the keys that I've reweighed already, and this is the array of small and medium leads that I'm going to be inserting in the keys in new locations. Here's an example in new locations in the keys to make them even. Now we have several sizes of lead. We've got small leads here, medium leads here, and large leads here. I mostly took large leads out of your keys, and I don't want to put those back in. In any event, as we move forward, looking at your action here, you can see on the hammer flanges I've got numbers written here, and these numbers represent the friction of each one of your keys. I've got numbers on every single key, of course, because I need to know the exact friction of every key. And through a very simple algebraic formula, I've created a chart which tells me on top the line of friction for each key, and then the balance weight that I'm going for on your keyboard. 39 in the bass, 38 in the center of the keyboard, and 37 in the high treble. And I have color-coded small, medium, large lead with pencils. So the process of weighing off an action is really pretty straightforward. I'm going to do a 9-gram weight just to demonstrate for you here. And when I refer to this chart here, a 9-gram weight with a 37 balance weight should have a down weight of 46 grams and an up weight of 28. And you'll understand what that is in just a second here. In front of me I've assembled a set of gram weights equal to 46 grams and another one equal to 28 grams. And the purpose of the exercise, of course, is to get this key, which has 9 grams of friction, to go down with this 46 gram weight and come back up with this 28 gram weight. And the way we do that is we simply place the lead slightly forward of the lip of the key and watch the hammer as I give it a slight tap here. Nothing happening. Okay, so now I know that there's a certain pattern that's been emerging out of here, and it's the use of a lead somewhere halfway up the key. And so here I've chosen a medium lead, and I'm going to put it down here just arbitrarily and see if that helps out. And the key reluctantly comes up, and the key returns rather snappily. So what I want to do is make it so that the downward speed of the key, that is to say the upward travel of the hammer, is the same as the downward travel of the hammer or the key. So here I'm going to reposition the lead a little bit forward here to help my 46 gram weight push the key down. Watch the hammer coming up. Okay, and you see that speed. I'll do that again a little closer up. Okay, now watch the speed of the hammer coming back down. I have placed the 28 gram weight on the end of the key, and now I'm going to release the key and see if it can push the key back up and the hammer back down. And you see here that hammer goes back down. So I can say now that I have leveled that key. I have evened out the weight. The up weight is 28 grams. The down weight is 46 grams. And that corresponds to my friction of 9 grams and my balance weight of 37 grams for this section. Now what that really means in the final analysis is that if I take a 37 gram weight and I place it, this is 37 grams, and I place it on this key that I just weighed off, now that key shall be balanced, shall be called balanced at 37 grams, whereby I can take this key, put it in any position, and even if I slap that key bed or the key frame, nothing happens to the key or the hammer. It doesn't move up or down wherever I position it, because it is totally balanced at 37 grams. And this is what I'm doing all through this keyboard here. As I said, this section is 38 grams. The base is 39 grams. And all of your high treble will be 37 grams. And that's how you weigh off a keyboard.